Do you remember Sanford and Son, the iconic sitcom that became a staple for millions of families in the 70s? Redd Foxx, with his portrayal of Fred Sanford, the humorous yet over-the-top father, left a lasting impression. Meanwhile, Demont Wilson brought Lamont to life, a son striving to balance family responsibilities with his dreams. If you return to the modest house in Watts, would those familiar faces still spark nostalgia? Let's rewind the clock and revisit the heyday of this beloved sitcom. In this article, we'll reveal the real names, ages, and surprising stories of the Sanford and Son cast. Some stayed in the limelight, while others retreated to peaceful lives after their fame. The secrets and timeless legacy of the show are waiting to be uncovered here. Lamont Sanford, Fred's only son, is a kind-hearted individual who's always ready to support family and friends when needed. Yet he sometimes feels jealous of his father's romantic relationships. This role was brought to life by Demont at the age of 26. Wilson's love for the arts began early. He first appeared on a Broadway stage at just 4 years old and performed at the Apollo Theater in Harlem by the age of 12. Between 1966 and 1968, he served in the U.S. Army with the 4th Infantry Division in Vietnam, where he sustained injuries. Returning home as a decorated veteran, Wilson pursued acting in Broadway and off-Broadway productions before heading to Hollywood. In 1984, he was ordained as a minister in the Church of Christ, dedicating much of his life to preaching the gospel. At 78, he still acts, but prefers a more private life. Smitty Smith, a police officer with the Los Angeles Police Department, is portrayed by Hal Williams. He is characterized by his calm demeanor, strong communication skills, and patience with those around him. Smitty isn't easily bothered by trivial matters and typically wears a watch on his left hand. Before starting his acting career, Hal Williams worked as a postal employee and a corrections officer. In 1968, he relocated to Hollywood to pursue his acting dream and officially began his career in 1970. His dedication paid off, earning him roles in many iconic series. At 86, Hal Williams still acts, though his appearances are less frequent than during his prime. Fred G. Sanford, Francis's brother and the father of Lamont, had a fiery temperament and often stirred up arguments. He didn't shy away from expressing negative views about individuals with criminal records. The role of Fred was portrayed by Redd Foxx at the age of 50, a legendary figure in comedy. Redd Foxx was renowned for his bold humor and unapologetic take on sensitive issues. Despite achieving fame on television, he battled serious financial troubles caused by poor money management and overwhelming tax debts. Personally, Redd's life was fraught with difficulties. He married 4 times, had no children, and each marriage ended in divorce, often involving financial disputes and allegations of infidelity. In his later years, his struggles deepened as a close friend from Sanford and Son dealt with health problems. On October 11, 1991, Redd passed away from a heart attack while filming The Royal Family. He was 68 years old, and in a poignant twist of fate, he left this world while doing what he loved, performing. Farewell to a legend who touched our hearts. Leave a 1 in the comments to show your respect and remembrance for him. Dolly Simpson, a character who shared a romantic relationship with Grady Wilson, came close to becoming his wife. She was portrayed as kind-hearted, gentle, and sometimes a bit naive. Dolly was played by Norma Miller, renowned as the Queen of Swing for her monumental contributions to swing dancing. Despite her professional achievements, Norma faced significant challenges, including severe racial discrimination and financial struggles early in her career. Her personal life was marked by heartbreak. Her only long-term relationship ended tragically when her boyfriend passed away suddenly in the 1950s. Later in life, she endured chronic health issues like diabetes, which eventually led to heart failure. Norma Miller passed away on May 5, 2019, at the age of 99. Leaving a lasting legacy in the performing arts world. Aunt Ethel is a close relative of Lamont on his mother's side. With her short hair and standard build, she frequently clashed with Fred, leading to less than pleasant arguments. Bea Richards brought the role of Ethel to life, a celebrated actress with a memorable career. She starred in classics such as Guess Who's Coming to Dinner and In the Heat of the Night, showcasing her exceptional acting skills. However, Bea faced tremendous challenges, including enduring persistent racial discrimination in the entertainment industry, which stifled her career progression. In her later years, despite battling emphysema, she remained resolute, continuing her work and standing as a symbol of perseverance and a fighter for social justice. B. Richards passed away on September 14, 2000, at the age of 80, leaving behind a legacy not only in the arts but also in championing societal change. Mr. Grayson works for Guinness World Records, recognized for his courteous demeanor, thorough information verification, and sharp intuition against deception. However, he is sometimes impatient. The role was brilliantly portrayed by Leonard Stone, widely known for his role as Mr. Borgin in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. While his career was filled with success, his personal life carried deep sorrow. Leonard was married to Carol Klein and had 2 children, but the sudden loss of their son to a rare illness brought significant challenges to their family, even leading to a period of separation. However, they managed to overcome the tragedy together. In his final years, Leonard faced cancer with unwavering resilience. He passed away on November 2, 2011, just 1 day shy of his 88th birthday, leaving behind a meaningful legacy of talent and perseverance in the face of adversity. Herman Edwards shared a good relationship with Lamont, whom he had known for many years. He had a troubled past but turned his life around to become a responsible and law-abiding individual. Herman was portrayed by Ron Glass, a beloved and talented actor best remembered for his role as Shepard Book in Firefly. Despite his success on screen, Ron Glass faced significant personal struggles. His first marriage ended abruptly after a few tumultuous years. He also suffered the loss of several close friends, including Richard Pryor, whose declining health and addiction left a profound impact on Ron. The passing of his father added to his deep sense of loss. In his later years, Ron battled severe respiratory issues, which eventually led to his death on November 25, 2016, at the age of 71. He leaves behind a memorable legacy and a powerful reminder of the precious and fragile nature of life. Julio Fuentes, a neighbor of the Sanford family, maintained a pleasant relationship with them. He was physically strong and had a great love for animals. Julio worked in the trade of used goods, and the character was brought to life by Gregory Sierra. Sierra is remembered for his remarkable roles in Barney Miller and Miami Vice. However, his life was not without personal challenges. He was married, but had no children, and his loving marriage was tested by his ongoing battle with depression. Losing his father at a young age was a profound shock that left a lasting impact on his life. Sierra's dedication to social causes demonstrated his compassionate nature, but it also led to controversies that hindered his career. In 2020, his health declined as he quietly fought cancer, sharing his diagnosis with only a few close friends. He passed away on January 4, 2021, at the age of 83, leaving behind a legacy of both artistic and humanitarian contributions. Stay tuned and keep watching as we uncover the next unforgettable characters. Dr. Caldwell is a postal worker dedicated to advising people on medical issues. He struggles with poor eyesight and is often seen wearing a hat, adding a distinctive touch to his character. Caldwell also has a smoking habit, a detail vividly portrayed by Davis Roberts. Roberts enjoyed a rich career, appearing in acclaimed films such as The Andromeda Strain and Westworld. Nevertheless, he faced severe racial discrimination throughout his career, often being relegated to minor roles that limited his potential. In his later years, he suffered from emphysema, a condition he attributed to his years of smoking, which he eventually quit, but not in time to prevent its effects. Davis Roberts passed away on July 18, 1993, at the age of 76. His career and life left an indelible mark on audiences and colleagues alike. Donna Harris, played by Lynn Hamilton, was Fred's girlfriend and later fiancée. With a background in healthcare, she worked as a nurse in both hospital settings and home care. Donna stood out for her gentle nature, absence of aggression, and remarkable patience, always striving to maintain harmony in challenging situations. Before her on-screen career, Hamilton began at a community theater in Chicago and officially debuted on Broadway in 1959. An intriguing rumor suggested that she was the sister of Leanda Page, who played Esther Anderson in Sanford & Son. This rumor was mentioned in Page's obituary in the Los Angeles Times, but in reality they were not relatives but close friends. Today, at the age of 94, Lynn Hamilton has retired from the spotlight and enjoys a peaceful, private life. Officer Hoppy Hawkins is a colleague of Smith's at the precinct and is often paired with him on assignments. Hoppy is a skilled communicator but particularly enjoys delving into topics he's passionate about. The character of Hawkins was brought to life by Howard Platt, who is not only an actor but also an accomplished director. He has directed notable productions such as A Couple of Blackguards, Love Letters, and Steel Magnolias. Now at 86, Howard Platt lives a quiet and simple life, away from the limelight. Grady Wilson shared a strong bond with Fred and Bubba. He was impressionable, slightly messy, but always carried out his work with great responsibility. Known for his thick beard, Grady was brought to life by Whitman Mayo. Whitman built a thriving career with memorable roles in films like The Main Event and DC Cab. However, his success didn't spare him from life's hardships, especially financial challenges during times of unemployment. The greatest blow came in 1991 with the passing of his close friend and colleague Red Fox, which deeply affected him. The physical demands of his work also took a toll on his health. Whitman Mayo passed away on May 22, 2001 at the age of 70 from a heart attack, leaving behind a legacy of laughter that concealed a life full of challenges. Esther Anderson, Ethel's sister, is a close relative of Lamont. She is often portrayed as arrogant and highly emotional, especially when it comes to religion or perceived threats. The role was played by Leanda Page, an outstanding actress with a remarkable comedic talent. Behind the screen, Leanda was a resilient woman who faced many challenges in life. She endured 2 failed marriages and the devastating loss of her young daughter, a tragedy that deeply affected her. Additionally, Leanda battled diabetes for many years but continued performing, bringing joy and laughter to her audience. On September 14, 2002, she passed away from complications of diabetes at the age of 81. Her legacy as Aunt Esther remains unforgettable, a character that brought laughter and symbolized her strength and resilience. Frances, Rodney's lover and Fred Sanford's relative, is known for valuing a person's character over their race. She often wears a neat bracelet on her left wrist, reflecting her refined sense of style. The role was brilliantly portrayed by Mary Alice. She began her theater career in her hometown, where her natural acting talent quickly shone and earned her prestigious awards. Mary Alice later transitioned to on-screen acting, achieving widespread success. Her most iconic role was as the Oracle in The Matrix Revolutions 2003, where she replaced Gloria Foster, and she reprised the role in The Matrix Online before retiring in 2005. She passed away on July 27, 2022, at the age of 85 due to natural causes, leaving behind a cherished legacy in the world of performing arts. Subscribe to our channel today if you enjoy our content and want to see more exciting videos every day. Melvin, a longtime friend of Fred, enjoyed spending his leisure time with friends and watching television shows. He often combined these activities, making it a unique habit of his. Melvin occasionally donned shorts, and his role was brought to life by Slappy White. Slappy began his career performing in comedy circuits, where he encountered significant challenges and racial prejudices. He was once married to the famous dancer Pearl Bailey, but her demanding tour schedules strained their relationship, leading to their eventual divorce. By the mid-1990s, Slappy's health had deteriorated, and he passed away on November 7, 1995, at the age of 74, due to a heart attack. Denny Taylor worked at Hoopa Choppers, transporting goods to advertising agencies. Known for his slightly clumsy nature and lack of expertise in his work, he was often seen wearing a plaid jacket and striped tie. The character was played by Danny Wells, who gained wider recognition for his role as Luigi in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. In 2013, Danny Wells was diagnosed with cancer, a battle he fought quietly, keeping his challenges private. He passed away on November 28, 2013, at the age of 72, leaving an enduring impression on audiences. Daniel was adopted by Esther and Woodrow. He had a strong-willed personality, often finding it difficult to adapt, and he expressed resistance for a prolonged period. He also did not believe in God. The role of Daniel was played by Eric Lanouville. Beyond acting, Lanouville built an admirable directing career, starting in 1984. In 1988, he became the first African-American television director to film in Russia, directing the Mission to Moscow for Head of the Class. His career reached new heights in 1992 when he won an Emmy Award. As his focus shifted to directing, his acting career became limited to guest appearances. His final on-screen role was on October 3, 2014, in an episode of Blue Bloods, which he also directed. At 72, Leonard continues to excel in his successful acting career. Gunman was a character deeply involved in criminal activities, primarily robbery. He operated discreetly, with sharp instincts and exceptional tracking abilities. He was skilled with firearms, often using them as a tool of intimidation. Gabriel Dell brought this character to life. Beyond acting, Gabriel was a prominent member of the group known as the Bowery Boys. In his later years, he battled leukemia, but faced it with remarkable bravery. He reconciled with his past and rebuilt family relationships, offering solace to himself and his loved ones. Gabriel Dell passed away on July 3, 1988, at the age of 68, leaving a lasting legacy in cinema and a tale of resilience in the face of adversity. Calvin is an excellent accountant responsible for ensuring business owners pay their taxes on time. While often kind and willing to offer advice, he is not above exploiting situations for personal gain by committing fraud and charging for his assistance. The role of Calvin was played by Philip Bruns, a versatile actor known for his standout performances in Mary Hartman, and Flashdance. Despite his success on screen, Bruns' personal life was far from smooth. He was married to actress Laurie Franks and had a small family, but their relationship was strained by Bruns' struggles with depression and the instability of his career. In his later years, he faced a prolonged battle with pneumonia, which severely impacted his health. Philip Bruns passed away on February 8, 2012, at the age of 80. He is fondly remembered as a beloved supporting actor, leaving a lasting impression on fans and colleagues. R. Lawson, an employee at the local gas station and Rita's son, often expressed an interest in women and had a liking for adult films. Lawson was also known for his love of wearing necklaces. The character was portrayed by Nathaniel Taylor at the age of 34. After the show ended, Taylor's life was marked by significant hardships. He suffered the heartbreaking loss of his wife in a car accident, leaving him to raise their son alone. Financial troubles further compounded his challenges during periods of unemployment after Sanford and Son, making it tough to provide for his family. In his later years, Taylor battled serious health problems after a stroke. On February 27, 2019, he passed away at the age of 80 due to complications from the stroke. Taylor's legacy endures as a vibrant actor who was filled with profound personal struggles. May Hopkins is a close family member of Howard, with whom she shares a strong and warm relationship. She is known for her energetic personality, always striving to help others and excelling in organizational tasks. The character was portrayed by Nancy Culp, a prominent actress recognized for her distinctive voice and graceful demeanor. Nancy is also remembered for her significant role in the Beverly Hillbillies. Despite her successful career, she faced numerous challenges in her personal life. In the 1980s, as acting roles became scarce, she went through difficult times, including a failed political campaign that brought harsh criticism. In her later years, Nancy battled cancer, and, though a private individual, she faced this struggle with remarkable strength. Nancy Culp passed away on February 3, 1991, at the age of 69, leaving behind a legacy as a talented and resilient actress who maintained professionalism in the face of adversity. Bubble Bexley is Fred's loyal and close friend, characterized by his simple nature and love for spreading happiness to those around him. He shows signs of balding, and the role was played by Don Bexley. Don's career reached its pinnacle with Sanford and Son, but following the show's end, he faced challenges in securing stable roles and struggled with financial difficulties. He maintained a close friendship with Red Fox, who played a pivotal role in bringing him into the show. Their bond lasted throughout their lives, and Red's passing in 1991 was a tremendous loss for Don. In his later years, Don suffered from serious heart and kidney problems and continued to face financial hardships. He passed away on April 15, 1997, at the age of 87, leaving behind a legacy of humor and Janet Lawson, Roger's mother, shared a deep romantic bond with Lamont. She was gentle by nature but occasionally found it hard to balance her emotions. Her love for wearing heavy earrings was a signature trait. Janet was brought to life by Marlene Clark, who gained recognition through films like Night of the Cobra Woman and Ganja and Hess. Yet her life was not without hardship. Losing a close friend in a car accident left her deeply scarred, isolating her in the demanding world of Hollywood. In the 1980s, her career began to decline. pushing her into relative obscurity despite her undeniable talent. Marlene Clark passed away on May 18, 2023 at the age of 85 due to natural causes, leaving a lasting legacy as a quietly impactful figure in the film industry. Ah Chu is Lamont Sanford's close friend who often visits him despite Fred's lack of fondness for him. Ah Chu is known for his resourcefulness and excellent cooking skills, a role masterfully portrayed by Pat Morita. Pat's early life was filled with challenges. He suffered from spinal tuberculosis as a child, spending nearly a decade hospitalized. After recovering, his family faced internment in Arizona during World War II, further compounding the difficulties of his youth. Although he rose to stardom with his portrayal of Mr. Miyagi in The Karate Kid, Pat struggled with alcoholism, which negatively affected both his family life and his health. On November 24, 2005, Pat Morita passed away at the age of 73 from kidney failure, a result of years of alcohol dependency. George Hutch Hutton worked at Sanford Arms, taking on various tasks for Fred. He was a friendly and harmless character who had only committed minor offenses. The role was brought to life by Arnold Johnson. In real life, Arnold was a devoted father to 2 sons, though his marriage was troubled, leading to a quiet divorce. As a loyal friend, he was deeply affected by the death of his mentor and close friend, Paul Robeson, in 1976, which caused him to fall into a period of depression. Financial struggles plagued Arnold during his later years as acting opportunities dwindled. He passed away on April 10, 2000, at the age of 78 from natural causes, marking the end of a life both memorable and challenging. Thank you for joining us in reminiscing about the iconic moments from the legendary series Sanford & Son. This show wasn't just a source of hearty laughter, but also delivered profound messages about family, friendship, and valuable life lessons. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our amazing upcoming videos. Click on the suggested video in the corner to explore more unforgettable classics. See you in our next journeys, filled with laughter and heartfelt emotion.